Back in 2003, when I first moved to New York City, I found myself standing in line for my coffee order every day on Wall Street during my morning commute. Every day I'd wait in the same line for my same order, to be manually punched in with no record of who I was to the merchant, beyond my daily hello to the barista. Then came a simple idea. What if you could order and pay for that coffee right from your mobile phone and have it ready just in time when you arrived? I brought this idea and a prototype of on-demand commerce to my mentor, David Frankel, who asked me if I had enough confidence in this idea to quit my job and withdraw my admission to Harvard Business School. This question was a gift to me. It was a test of conviction to make Olo my only path.
So if you order at 9 o'clock and the restaurant says 2 minutes, you'll get a message saying at 9:02, your coffee will be ready.
Mass smartphone adoption would happen exactly once in human history. And with that, I knew there was one way forward. We set out to work in 2005 with primitive tools by today's standards. At that time, people thought the idea of mobile ordering was crazy, especially with most of the population carrying around what we'd now consider dumb phones, not location aware, and with very little computing horsepower. The focus at the time was on technology to enable consumers to set up their favorite orders online and then order and pay by sending a text message. Our early work also included some education on exactly how to do that.
You fill out an online profile, just like I did, right down to how you like your coffee. You put your credit card on file, and you're done.
It says it's going to be ready in 2 minutes, so let's go check it out.
Fast forward to today, 15 years into this journey, we still find ourselves in the earliest innings of massive digital transformation. Our mission at Olo remains the same as it always has been, to help restaurants thrive by best meeting the needs of their on-demand consumers. We are a leading SaaS platform for the restaurant industry, driving on-demand commerce for 400 restaurant brands representing over 60,000 locations. Our B2B2C enterprise-grade platform enables restaurant brands to increase their on-premise and off-premise sales, maximize profitability, as well as to establish and maintain direct consumer relationships with valuable consumer data. Our success is distinctly aligned with the restaurants we serve, and we built our business by embracing the most complex issues that restaurants face today. Restaurant brands historically have not standardized the technology platforms that are deployed across their locations with disparate integrations. Many brands have multiple point-of-sale systems, payment processors, and now tablets to manage incoming orders across various marketplaces. These platforms cannot act harmoniously to meet the changing needs of restaurants. Restaurant menus are inherently complex, highly configurable, and frequently updated for changing consumer preferences, out-of-stock ingredients, or dietary preferences. In addition, restaurants must ensure menus and pricing are always accurately reflected across various channels to ensure consumers have the latest information and receive the exact food they order, particularly as food allergies and other health issues become more prevalent. Today's restaurants need to manage on-premise and off-premise operations to ensure they provide an optimal experience to everyone. More recently, third-party orders have added new operational complexity. Restaurants must prepare food at exactly the right time to ensure optimal quality. With the growth of off-premise ordering, restaurants must adapt their locations to better accommodate takeout orders so that consumers get their food reliably at a cost-effective price. Many restaurants have spent decades building brand equity with their consumers and securing their loyalty. As aggregators have scaled, they have often disintermediated restaurants' direct consumer relationships. Meanwhile, the restaurant industry recently surpassed the grocery industry in aggregate consumer spending for the first time in history. Even before the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, 63% of restaurant transactions were for off-premise consumption, leaving just 37% of meals consumed at restaurants. COVID-19 has only accelerated this trend. As we've stepped up to help our customers get through the COVID-19 crisis as a mission-critical component of an essential service industry, we're even more driven by our mission to help our customers survive and thrive.
It was obviously a massive crisis that we all went through, but we've been so impressed, I think, with the fact that we've been able to onboard so many different ordering channels and different types of revenues.
We're very lucky to have Olo because a lot of other friends of mine that did not have Olo, they're just trying to survive right now.
Enabling our own delivery through pfchangs.com has been a huge unlock for us. I think it's really why, in many cases, we've been able to navigate this environment.
The operational efficiency, we didn't foresee it to being as impactful as it has been.
We've challenged ourselves to be the key partner to help restaurants succeed as billions of dollars shift to digital commerce. Our key solutions help restaurant brands to maximize their profitability and own their consumer relationships in the digital space. Our customers use our enterprise-grade open SaaS platform to create unique direct-to-consumer ordering experiences, manage orders across multiple channels, and enable delivery nationwide at scale. Our ordering solution helps restaurants build branded ordering channels that enable consumers to order directly using mobile, web, kiosk, car, and even voice channels. Our ordering solution offers a scalable infrastructure that our customers can grow with in the future as consumer destinations evolve. These ordering experiences run on our enterprise menu management system, which is fully integrated into point of sale and other restaurant systems. We've built many layers of tools and settings to help restaurant corporate teams and store operators manage their operations and ensure digital orders are fresh and on time, while our system is prepared to dynamically update digital menus. Brands can set rules around order types and sizes, menu item availability for specific day parts, or customizations for specific handoff methods, such as drive-through, curbside pickup, and more. These are just a few of the hundreds of settings available for brands using Olo, and we are constantly innovating based on studying how millions of people place their food orders every week. Dispatch is Olo's national delivery enablement offering. Dispatch helps restaurants strengthen their direct customer channels by offering same-hour delivery on their websites and apps by partnering with popular delivery service providers, or DSPs, for the last-mile delivery. Our network of delivery enablement options is strong. 95% of our customer locations are covered by 2 or more DSPs, offering freedom of choice and coverage. Dispatch offers tools to manage and expand direct delivery with controls restaurants need on dozens of attributes, such as delivery time, order size, and pricing. The delivery fee is typically passed through to the consumer and can be subsidized by the restaurants as marketing spend. Dispatch is a 0% commissions channel, which protects revenue for our restaurant partners. The Dispatch network has driven meaningful growth for our restaurant and retail customers while allowing them to own their data and customer relationships. Restaurants looking to leverage third-party marketplaces to drive consumer demand while staying in control of order management use Rails, our solution for menu syndication, order aggregation, and channel management. Before we developed Rails, third-party orders were largely disconnected from restaurant systems, and restaurant teams were forced to manage multiple tablets and manually key orders into the point of sale. Rails streamlines this process and allows our customers to manage their marketplace menus in a single place, which saves staff time and improves order accuracy. Rails synchronizes menu, pricing, location data, and item availability between restaurant systems and consumer-facing third-party sites. We view channel management as a key growth component of digital commerce profitability that restaurants will further leverage in the future. During the COVID-19 crisis, we reprioritized our roadmap with a laser focus on keeping restaurants open and operational. Our team quickly mobilized to add vital new features such as contactless delivery, enhancements to curbside handoff functionality, and other solutions to increase safety and reduce contact points. As consumer dollars shift off-premise, our software continues to grow in strategic and operational importance throughout the restaurant. Across our entire platform, we are constantly innovating to add tools to increase average orders per store, improve conversion rates, and reduce potential order issues. Our front-of-house order management tools help store teams manage digital orders on the fly. We've also added support for new emerging offerings such as virtual restaurants and promotional tools to help our brands drive more digital business.
The digital commerce landscape outside the restaurant is constantly evolving, which is why Olo has focused on building the largest and most robust restaurant partner ecosystem that exists today. We integrate with over 100 end-to-end restaurant technology solutions so that our restaurant customers have freedom of choice. Our platform is a neutral solution that works with the market's most important providers, from point-of-sale systems to payment processors, from fraud prevention solutions to loyalty programs, design agencies, marketplaces, delivery service providers, and many more. These solutions did not play well when we entered the market 15 years ago. But through years of integration investments, Olo was able to offer the critical tools to unify all these disparate technologies and accelerate innovation across the broader ecosystem. Our decision to support a variety of partners using our API-first strategy is essential in ensuring that restaurants can efficiently meet the needs of consumers both now and in the future. Additionally, we aim to put restaurants back in control of their valuable consumer data. Billions of marketing dollars are being spent to compete for consumer acquisition in the restaurant industry. We encourage our brands to prioritize ordering channels that give them full access to guest data. Our platform helps brands realize the full value of their consumer data, and our partnership deals protect consumer data wherever and whenever possible. Our belief that restaurants should own, manage, and mobilize their digital customer base is evident in our deliberate expansions into new areas. One example is our new partnership with Google that enables our customers to capture their guests wherever they are beginning their ordering journey and allows our restaurant customers to keep the crucial consumer data as part of the transaction. We are committed to expanding the reach for our customers to maximize their digital presence. Growing our partner ecosystem is a critical component of our growth strategy. We plan on adding features to enable more third-party developers to build innovative solutions on top of our platform while better serving our existing developer community.
Security, reliability, and scalability are at the core of everything we do in technology and engineering. Our platform currently handles over 1 million orders per day on average, and we are continuously investing in architecture improvements so our system can scale in tandem with our continued growth. Our platform usage has been exponential year over year since I joined as part of the founding team and first engineer in 2005. Our system is acclimated to handling close to 5,000 orders per minute at peak times. Our customers trust our platform with their most sensitive consumer and business data, and many have run independent security assessments of our platform to verify its security. During COVID-19, we moved to mission-critical status for many of the restaurants we serve, and we worked around the clock to help keep the lights on for brands that were forced to utilize only takeout and delivery. We saw this reflected on our platform, where our customers enabled new functionality. Across our industry, 59% of restaurants added curbside options, something we saw reflected on our platform as well. We are committed to being the fastest and most reliable platform in our space.
When the pandemic began and there was a tremendous amount of transition away from our in-store ordering into our online platform, we saw a huge influx of orders that caused a number of issues with availability of the website, with orders coming in on time, and just a very poor experience. As a result of implementing Olo, we had this opportunity to make the experience better and took it as a way to address our end-user concerns as well. Pre-pandemic to now, we've tripled our growth in digital. It has been a marker of how quickly this landscape has changed, and Olo has been a strategic partner in that growth.
We're proud to serve over 400 restaurant brands representing 60,000 locations in the US and Canada, and have strong recurring revenue streams based on 3 to 5 year agreements. We've been able to maintain strong SaaS metrics and a highly efficient go-to-market model. Unlike many enterprise software businesses, we enter into relationships exclusively at the brand's corporate level and secure exclusivity across all company-owned locations and establish standards for franchise locations. This enables us to deploy our modules across all new and existing brand locations without any additional sales and marketing costs. We run an extremely efficient sales and marketing operation with less than 15% of revenue spent on these efforts. As our restaurant brand customers open new locations, we are well positioned to organically grow our revenue with little to no incremental sales and marketing costs. Our model allows customers to forego the cost of building, maintaining, and securing their own digital ordering and delivery platforms at a fraction of the cost. Our pricing consists of a fixed SaaS fee together with a variable pricing component. We work primarily with enterprise and well-funded emerging brands and have aligned our growth with the best interests of the brands. We help restaurants maximize their economics while also participating in the upside of digital along the way.
There were some real key indicators that Olo was the right partner to use, and it really was centered around convenience for our guests, being able to apply the aesthetic of our brand onto the interface, and then the ability to utilize the tool on all of our digital orders, from marketplace orders to converting marketplace orders to our own, to owning the channel of online ordering and presenting a place where a guest can get delivery or pickup, takeout or curbside, all in one interface, which is our own owned website.
We live our core values every day at Olo. At the top of the list is a value that has become a mantra for us: family first. Our focus on a balanced approach to work life has enabled Olo to attract, recruit, and retain a world-class team. We've remained closely connected, even as we are geographically distributed. Outside of our New York City headquarters, our employees live and work in 40 states. Our investments in our team have accelerated business results and will fuel our future growth. In addition to investing in our own team, we've recognized the importance of supporting the restaurant industry and their teams of frontline workers. During the COVID-19 outbreak, we contributed $300,000 to restaurant relief and racial equality initiatives by contributing to customer relief efforts, the National Restaurant Association Employee Relief Fund, and the Equal Justice Initiative. We have a long-standing commitment to supporting causes aimed at solving issues impacting our broader community. We have also committed to join Pledge 1% and committed to use 1% of Olo's time, product, and equity for the benefit of our community, allowing us to continue supporting initiatives focused on addressing childhood hunger, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and sustainability. In addition, our business model contains built-in support for the long-term health of the restaurant industry by not charging untenable commissions, and is one of the ways we continue to support the industry we serve.
Well, thank you, first of all. It's great to see you in person, and it's great to be with you. I'm curious about kind of how you heard about Olo and what got you excited about Olo and the opportunity we were going after.
Going back to 2014, I had just ended a 14-year stint as an early investor and board member at a company called OpenTable. Just as OpenTable was acquired by another company and therefore our board disbanded, I was looking for the next thing. And a good friend of mine, who was one of your early investors, said, this is the one. You really, really need to look at Olo. Olo is going to do for the fast casual, the fine casual industry, what OpenTable did for restaurants that take reservations.
It's been an incredible thing for us to feel like, okay, we used to be this ancillary service, but now we're of this pillar of support, and we've become mission critical to all of these restaurants. The scale is exciting, but we also feel this really strong sense of responsibility, and it grounds the team. In reaction to COVID, we've thought first about Team Olo, and we've thought about making sure that everybody is in a good space with their physical health, their mental health, then with whatever's left over, bringing that to support our customers and our community and our partners. And we know that doing all those things in that priority and doing them well it sets up a great scenario for our investors.
And because you do that so well, what it also does is to truly make you an employer of choice. It seems to me that probably because of the culture that you've created at Olo, that's where people want to work. That's where the best people want to work. And at the end of the day, Olo's a great product, but it is a product of its people.
We define our business model as a transactional SaaS model, as it includes both subscription and transaction-based revenue streams that increase as transaction volumes grow. The subscription element of our transactional SaaS model includes both a fixed fee component as well as a usage-based component that increases as transaction volumes grow. We also charge per transaction fees for certain ordering and delivery enablement products. Combined, subscription and transaction fees charged on a per location basis is defined as ARPU, or average revenue per unit. Our ability to grow revenue is a function of adding more restaurant locations to the platform, as well as increasing the revenue we earn on a per location basis. Over this same time period, we've also been able to expand average revenue per unit through greater adoption and utilization of multi-product modules per location, as well as the organic growth in ARPU driven by increases in transaction volumes coupled with our transactional SaaS model. We believe our transactional SaaS model provides the best of both worlds, visibility and predictability aided by the subscription component, and revenue upside due to transaction volume growth. When coupled with the core fundamentals of the business, our revenue model has led to what we believe to be a strong financial profile that can be characterized as high growth, strong gross margins, efficient revenue acquisition and retention, and proven profitability. In 2020, we grew revenue by 94% year over year, increasing from $50.7 million in 2019 to $98.4 million in 2020. Our B2B SaaS model means our support cost structure does not grow linear to transaction volume growth. Rather, as transaction volumes grow, this increases both subscription and transaction revenue, and therefore ARPU, and is accretive from a gross margin standpoint. Our ability to increase ARPU over the past few years has resulted in gross margin expansion, increasing from 67.4% in 2018 to 82% in 2020. We have a highly efficient revenue acquisition model, and I use the term revenue acquisition in lieu of customer acquisition because it's not just the initial sale that's efficient, but also the upsell and retention efforts as well. This is in large part due to the one-to-many sales process in which we sell into the brand and are adopted across all locations within that brand. Additionally, we've been able to maintain a net revenue retention score of over 120% since 2018, which underscores our ability to satisfy and retain our customers, increase multi-product utilization within our customers, and the benefits inherent in our transactional SaaS model when coupled with increases in transaction volumes. Our unique go-to-market positioning means we can invest more in research and development to ensure best-in-class reliability, security, innovation, and a robust partner ecosystem. We consider research and development core to Olo's value proposition and have established a deep technology moat that is hard to replicate. And while we continue to invest to support the growth of the business, we've continued to expand non-GAAP operating margins over the past 3 years, generating 22% non-GAAP operating margins in 2020. While we believe there is a massive amount of opportunity ahead of us, we've proven the ability to scale cost effectively and the ability to generate sustainable profitability. Each year, we see increased customer revenue within a specific cohort due to product expansion, organic growth in location count, and increases in transaction volumes. Historically, these positive trends have vastly outweighed any potential locations coming off of the platform. Even with our consistent and rapid growth, we are still in the early stages of our substantial market opportunity. The nearly $700 billion restaurant market in the United States is one of the lowest penetrated on-demand commerce segments of retail, with digital orders accounting for less than 10% of overall sales and a long growth runway ahead. We believe our existing market, U.S. enterprise restaurant locations, to represent a $7 billion total addressable market by simply multiplying our existing average revenue per unit adjusted for future digital ordering trends by the current total location count for this segment. When we look at the progress we've made over the past few years in terms of expanding ARPU through innovation and growth in transaction volumes, we estimate we can continue to increase ARPU over the long term through additional product development and use cases, further increasing our U.S. enterprise total addressable market to $15 billion. Next, as we look beyond the U.S. enterprise segment of the market, we see a further TAM expansion opportunity by applying our same suite of products to the several 100,000+ restaurants that account for the SMB segment of the U.S. market, which we believe will further increase our domestic TAM to $20 billion. Lastly, we believe our international opportunity to be as large as our U.S. market opportunity, bringing our existing global TAM opportunity to $40 billion. There are a few specific ways we plan to pursue this massive market and grow our business in the TAM in the years ahead. In the immediate term, we believe we can continue to grow the business by expanding our existing share within the enterprise restaurant market. Secondly, in addition to the organic growth we anticipate within ARPU due to our transactional SaaS model coupled with the shift to digital ordering, we see a great opportunity to further innovate and expand ARPU within our customer base. Thirdly, to date we've been primarily focused on the U.S. enterprise segment of the market, which from a location standpoint represents about half of the overall U.S. market. We believe we have a great opportunity to expand into other restaurant markets, such as SMB and international, by offering an equally comprehensive suite of digital ordering and delivery enablement solutions. Lastly, long-term, we see a great opportunity to leverage the solutions we've developed for the restaurant industry for other adjacent verticals, such as grocery and convenience store. The on-demand consumer has come to expect similar order ahead, pay ahead, and pickup or delivery experiences beyond the restaurant vertical, and we believe in time we can help enable other verticals with similar white label direct-to-consumer offerings.
We believe there's an incredible runway ahead to add more customers, sales volumes, and product offerings to add to our current total addressable market of $7 billion. We will continue to invest in Team Olo, Olo customers, community, and partners in that priority order, in keeping with Olo Board Director Danny Meyer's enlightened hospitality philosophy that we believe to be in our stakeholders' long-term best interest. We're honored to play a role in shaping this transformation to hospitality for the digital age, connecting the dots between restaurants and happy guests, wherever and however those moments happen. We have miles to go before we sleep. I've never been more excited about Olo's opportunity and driven by our mission than I am today. We'd be honored for you to join us on this journey.